Real quick before we start, I just want to say that I own none of the images in this video. They are all from Google. If you want to find them, please go check out Google and see if you can find the original owners. With that said, let's get into this video. Hey guys, what is up? It is Reaper Jinkai here, and today I am here for top 5 psychic type Pokemon. Now, before we start, I just want to remind you guys, or if you don't know, I put up update slash review earlier. I don't know how long ago. Please go check that out. That explains the lack of content, and there's a cool game that I would recommend getting on there. But anyways, enough of that. Let's get into this top 5. If you can't guess by this image or by the title, it is top 5 psychic type Pokemon. So let's get started. Number 5, we have Hypno, which is a really odd choice because a lot of people forget that Hypno's even there, which is okay, I guess. But I really like Hypno because in first gen on Red and Blue, when I used to play, I could not for the life of me find a Pokemon that would do the missing no glitch. And I know I'm a noob for using the missing no glitch and all of that. But and Hypno, I had like a level 40 Hypno in the back of my party. There was a level 100 Aerodactyl that popped up. And that's really what I needed it for. I was like, shit, I'm gonna die. Like, there's nothing I can do, and that's gonna lose money. I mean, like, if I appropriately did the missing no glitch, I would have been able to make money by selling a bunch of stuff anyways. But anyways, so I throw out this Hypno up against this level 100 and whatever Aerodactyl, because if you don't know, you can encounter higher than level 100s with this glitch. And I had Hypnosis Dream Eater, and I just bodied the thing. Like, it was hilarious. He was my lifesaver. I got one in first gen every time ever since then. He's just good, and that's all there really is to it. In first gen he was really good. I know there's a lot of things. I think everything else on this list will outclass him. But just because of that little bit of nostalgia, I had to put him on here. So moving on, let's go to number 4, and we have Gothitelle. Gothitelle, I am not gonna lie, is on here because of its design. I've never used one, but whenever I see it, I'm like, oh my god, that's an amazing design. Love how it looks. I am really upset that it's not a dark type, though. It should have been dark, just pure dark, or it should have been dark psychic. When I see this mon, nothing about it says psychic to me. Everything says dark type. But, you know what? Game Freak's decision, not mine. Saying I would change it, but anyways, moving on, let's go to number 3, Alakazam. And I know a lot of people are going to be surprised that Alakazam's in the middle of the list instead of top 2 or the best, but honestly, I really like Alakazam, but the overhype for him growing up kind of ruined it. Like, it was the same thing with Pikachu, because I really liked Pikachu as a kid, and then I saw it on the TV show, then I heard everybody talking about it, and it's like, I hate you. Because it's kind of like when you eat a food so much that you just can't eat it anymore. Alakazam hasn't gotten to that point because he's still not as overdone as Pikachu, but he's pretty overdone. He's really powerful, though, which in first gen was broken. He if you don't know, in first gen, the special stats were not split. So there was you just had a special stat, and that was for your special defense and your special attack. I think I talked about this in a past video. Now I remember why I had this picture on my desktop. It was from a past video. But anyways, so basically, your special attack and your special defense were the same thing. So he was incredibly specially bulky. He had an incredibly fast. He was incredibly fast, and speed determined crits in first gen. So you were critting a lot. You were doing a lot of damage. You could take hits because the main types were all special. And it, like, if you actually knew what you were doing in first gen, like what types were what and everything like that, you were really good. Like, you were set. If you knew what types did what, how the special stat worked, how crit works, you won every fight. That's all there was. But anyways, enough ranting on how broken first gen was. Let's go to number 2. Metagross. And I know a lot of Pokemon fans might want this as number 1 because Metagross is incredibly popular. I am a fan of pretty much all the pseudos. But I couldn't put him at number 1. My number 1 just has a... We'll get to that later, but I really like Metagross's design. I like its normal design better than its Mega. And I found that with a lot of Megas. Don't get me wrong, Garchomp's Mega is badass looking, but I don't use it because I personally think his normal form is better. But anyways, so I just don't know. Like, Metagross, he's that psychic steel powerhouse. He resists the fighting. Does steel still resist dark? I think they switched it to where steel doesn't resist dark anymore. It might still. I think I heard that somewhere. I don't know if it's 100% accurate or not. But if it does, I think ghost and fire would be its only weaknesses. If it doesn't resist dark, then dark is its third weakness. It has very few weaknesses is what I'm trying to get at. And it's very powerful, very bulky, hits hard. It's just a good mon in general. I don't know what else to say about it. It's really powerful. Its shiny's actually really cool. I just like its space better. There's a lot of things I'm weird about. But anyways, that's enough on number 2. Let's get to number 1. And number 1 shouldn't be that big of a surprise. Gardevoir. I think I've done top 10 favorite Pokemon before, and Gardevoir was on that list. Now Gardevoir is on this list. I really like Gardevoir just because it's hard to say. And Gallade could be up here too. I just like the Ralts, Kirlia, Gardevoir, and Gallade line in general. Mega Gardevoir getting that fairy typing. That is probably... Why did I not put that up here? This is the one Pokemon I like its Mega better than its normal. And I didn't put it up here. What is wrong with me? But anyway... Especially shiny Mega Gardevoir. The black dress. Oh my god. But anyways... The type... Or actually, no. Its Mega doesn't get the typing. It got the typing in general. Sorry about that. That was a slip of the tongue. Probably a brain fart too, but we'll go with slip of the tongue. But the fairy psychic typing, love it. It's probably the only reason why I gave fairy types a chance. I really don't like the fairy typing in general, but Azumarill is an amazing fairy type. Gardevoir is an amazing fairy type. Like, if it wasn't for those two mons, I probably wouldn't give fairy types a chance. Like, just, I think Gardevoir has a higher special attack stat than Alakazam. I think she does. I know she's slower. Or no, she has a higher base total. Yeah, her base total is higher than Alakazam somehow. Don't forget. I forget how, but I'm pretty sure that's somewhere in there. But, I mean, just the normal design's great. The mega design is awesome. Alakazam's mega design's not that great. I'm sorry. Moveset's good. Competitive use is good. It's just, I just like the mon. But I never use it because I can't get a shiny one that's decent. I can't get a shiny one in general. I'm so sad. But but anyways, yeah, there's just not, I have a hard time speaking about Pokemon I like because it's hard to describe why I like them. They're just good mons that I like their design. I like how they do their roles. It's how I play. On a side note, though, if you're wondering why all the others, like if we go back, have pretty cool designs and then there's just Gardevoir, do you know how hard it is to Google image Gardevoir and not get something sexual? Like, I normally don't care what I put on my channel. Well, like, I care what I put on my channel. I want it to be good content. I want you guys to like it. But normally, I don't censor myself and stuff like that. But the images, like, I can't put that on there. That's not right for me. So, but anyways, back to Gardevoir. I have the worst ADD. I'm sorry, I'm in a weird mood today. The update video kind of explains that a little bit. But let's just end this here before I ramble anymore. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you for watching. If you liked, please leave a like. Leave a comment for what you'd like to see next. I did ice and psychic types because that's what somebody wanted to see. I'm just kind of leave it to that. If you guys want to see a specific typing that's not already up, I'll do that. I kind of want to do dragon next. I kind of want to do dragon next, but I kind of don't want to because everybody's gonna be like, okay, time for a top 4, because everybody's gonna know what number 1 is. If you don't, look at my mascot, please. But anyways, let's end this. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed.